I feel so bad for Nidal's girlfriend. She has been getting harassed and bullied online just because she is dating Nidal. So guys, it has gotten so bad for her. Poor Addie. So what happened is that basically people don't want Addie and Nidal dating because they're still team Salish and Nidal. Sadly guys, Nidal has moved on from Salish and is now dating a new girl. And you guys seem to have a problem with that. It's gotten so bad to the point where their social media accounts are being banned just because people hate seeing them together. It was rumored that her account was banned or deleted on TikTok, and now Nidal's account has been banned as well. Nidal's girlfriend also went on a live stream and was answering some fans' question like, are Salish and Nidal still friends? She said yes, and someone even asked if she's friends with Salish, and she said no.
Are you and Salish friends?
No. Yes. Hi, buddy. Come here. Is Nidal to see Salish? Yes. Where's Nidal? He's coming, I think.
When was the last time you saw your boyfriend?
Yesterday.
You need to leave this poor girl alone. She's done nothing wrong. If Nidal wants to date someone new, then let him. Salish and Nidal are over, guys. Yes, they're still friends, but it looks like them dating will never happen. Also, besties, if you want to shout out in my video, all you have to do is tag me in some tea on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram. So I was debating whether or not I was ever going to film this video because it's so, like, unbelievable. So a few months back, there were some crazy rumors online, and I didn't believe them, of course. I thought, like, oh, whatever, nonsense. Until I got this really creepy comment. Totally changed my perspective. As you guys may know, a few months back, Nidal suffered a really tragic accident where he had a scooter accident, was hit by a car, and was in a coma. And a lot of you guys were shocked that once he recovered from that accident, his friendship with Salish kind of just like disappeared. Almost like he forgot about her. And the conspiracy theory was that during his accident and during that coma, he forgot all his memory about Salish, and that's why they stopped being friends. It sounds completely insane and far-fetched. I know, I was like, what are y'all talking about when I read these comments? Actually, a lot of you guys were requesting for me to make a video about this, but I just thought it was silly. Few months go by and I get this really creepy comment on my channel. So the video this guy's commenting on is about Nidal and Salish's friendship or relationship, and it had nothing to do with Nidal's like coma or accident, I don't believe. These are the effects after his accident, probably due to a lobotomy performed by his family where the surgeon was Nishan. He forgot about Salish and what they were to millions of people for so many years until the accident happened and they moved away. So if you guys don't know what's a lobotomy surgery, basically it was this really high-risk, dangerous surgery that was performed years ago. They don't do it anymore, thank God. But basically they would like shove something up your nose to your brain and erase like, well, at least try to erase mental illness, but it would cause a lot of patients to lose memory. And apparently this guy is claiming that Nidal's parents had this surgery performed on Nidal so he can forget about Salish. This is a huge wild assumption and conspiracy theory, and of course I don't necessarily believe it, but it's just fun to like, I guess, poke around with this stuff for fun and giggles. Oh, this comment really did creep me out. What do y'all think about this? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Also, besties, if you want to shout out in my video, all you have to do is tag me in some tea on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram. I know I said I wouldn't update y'all about this anymore, but we have a new update. So as you guys may know, Baz and Cheddar have been MIA, missing in action, in the videos for a while, and y'all are assuming that they are unalived. Well, just recently in this video titled What the First Day of Braces is Really Like, a video posted on their Norsev Zusov channel, Naz shows us some photos of Baz and Cheddar.
Polaroid picture collection because it's so cute. So this was the first picture that I ever took. This is my puppy dog, and then this was Disco's 6th birthday. This I had a little guinea pig photo shoot. This is Winky Boy. This is Charmy because she made gingerbreads for all of us, and then that's me and Charm.
So are they still alive? I've read some crazy assumptions about what happened to Baz and Cheddar, and honestly, disturbing. But one of the main assumptions is basically Baz and Cheddar was left behind with their grandma Lizzie, and she is taking care of them. What do y'all think? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Do y'all think it's fair that Saber doesn't want her granny flat anymore and wants to take Saki's room? Well, Lottie says she can't just go back and ruin it for Saki when she wanted to move out in the first place. She never wanted it though, to be honest. It's just another quick decision Brooke made without thinking it through. It always is and always creates unnecessary drama. So what do y'all think about Saber not wanting the granny flat and wanting to take Saki's room? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below.
Change Disco's name. So Saki wanted to change her birth certificate to Soki, even though her real name's Ceres, but she was eventually glad she didn't call herself Soki. She goes by Ceres.
Everyone calls me Sophie though.
Ziggy wants to go by Coda, and I was just thinking maybe if we give Disco like 2 names, so he has like 2 different options, like his Disco, which is his cool name, but also a more like serious name. So Disky, if we change your name, what would you like to change it to?
Why don't you wait until it's older and he complains
I
about
actually
it?
agree with Brooke on this. I do think that they should give Disco a second name. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being called Disco, but I feel like as he grows up and matures, when he's like, I don't know, in his 30s and has like a career, calling him Disco, I don't know if he'll feel comfortable with that, but I definitely agree with Brooke. So it is a bit strange because Saki and Biggie knew that they had 2 different names since birth, but like with Disco, to change his name when he's already like 5 years old and give him like a second name, I wonder if that's like a bit confusing for him. So should they change Disco's name? And if he were to be given a second name, what would you call Disco? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, besties, if you want a shout out in my video, all you have to do is tag me in some tea on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram. So legends are calling out Familia Diamond for using Biggie for clout. So as you guys may know, Biggie and Tsunami met at the Kids' Choice Awards a few months ago, and ever since then, Familia Diamond have been really exploiting Biggie on their channel. They clickbait us with this video, and then another video, Tsunami is supposed to reveal who her crush is, but they always seem to just cut it out and never mention who her crush is.
So you guys are wondering whether or not I like Biggie.
Not really an NN snark, but it's relevant ever since Familia Diamond met up with the NN. They have been non-stop talking about it, and it's so obvious they're using the NN, specifically Biggie, for fame. They literally made 2 videos questioning, does Tsunami have a crush on Biggie? And twice something happens that makes her unable to answer it. And a couple years ago, the same thing happened. Like, Familia Diamond kept using Biggie's name for views and more engagement for their videos. I feel like Tsunami never liked Biggie more than a friend. They barely talk because they're in different sides of the world, and Biggie didn't have a phone and had limited screen time back then. She is just playing with him, I feel like. This person is calling it Familia Diamond because they think they are clout chasing and using Biggie and Tsunami's relationship and exploiting them. Honestly, at this point, it kind of feels that way, not gonna lie. What do y'all think? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Also, besties, if you want a shout out in my video, all you have to do is tag me in some tea on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram. So fans have noticed Brooke Norris, also known as the Norrisette's mom, hasn't really been herself in the videos lately. So as you guys may know, Brooke was like always behind a camera filming their main vlogs on their main channel. She's very active on their channel until recently she seems to be MIA, missing in action. We also know that Brooke also talked about having skin cancer on her face, and that was something she's been going through for years. She had it a few years back, then it was removed and she was cancer free, and then apparently it came back this year, so that was something she's also been going through. But fans are assuming there's so much more going on behind the scenes about Brooke, and here are some legends' assumptions. She said in her video that she feels like a failure to all her kids. It's because the Norrisettes are falling apart, and I think they're moving as well. So these 2 legends are assuming that Brooke has been down recently because of the family falling apart and the big move to Bondi. Other fans are assuming that Brooke and Justin are going through a divorce. Other fans' assumption is she's moving and she's scared her mom will die. While she moved away, she promised everyone after her dad died that she would take care of her. Could definitely be because of the big move to Bondi, and she's afraid of leaving her mom behind because, as you guys may know, Brooke and Felicity are very, very close. When they lived in Newcastle, the Norrisettes lived right next door to their grandmother. So those are just a few assumptions as to why legends think that Brooke has been down in their recent videos. I've noticed it. Have you? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what y'all think. Also, besties, if you want a shout out in my video, all you have to do is tag me in some tea on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram. To whoever bought the Norrisette's old house, just FYI, there's a dead fish in a pot plant. I met Saki and Disco at Bondi.
Oh my god, I love your channel! Yeah, a bit wet, but... Can we get a photo? Yeah, sure. Can someone take a photo of us? Everyone looks so
Doki's actually the sweetest. Being a legend is being scared every time the Norsets say catch me knuckles and checking how much time is left in the video. That is so true. That's like when you know the video is just about to end. All of a sudden. Top 5 richest Norse nuts.
She's a blood killer, a blood killer. She's toxic, you'll spend time with her. She's a blood killer, a blood killer. She just hates me.
Not shocked that Justin is worth 70.5 million because he was like an Olympic winner. I am shocked though that Brooke is worth more than Saber because Saber was like the 3rd girl to land like a 360. So I thought like maybe Saber would be worth more, but that is shocking.
Saber Norse in a car accident. So in this video titled Thrift Shopping in Australia's Most Expensive Suburb, posted on their Norse Exclusive channel, Saber says she was kind of involved in a hit and run. Well, not technically. Saber says while backing in, she accidentally hits the car behind her. She then goes to inspect the car to make sure all is fine and says everything is fine. But how do you go from I hit a car to everything is fine? Definitely sounds like a hit and run.
I found a park elsewhere, but I think I've backed up into a car. Like, I didn't really get to see the damage, so we're gonna have to walk past it. And let's fingers cross that I haven't damaged the car, because I backed into it, but it wasn't harsh. But, you know, I really hope I didn't damage it, because that's gonna be really bad and awkward and all that sort of stuff. Oh no, please, please.
Hopefully off camera, she confronted the owner of the vehicle and talked it over and got things situated. Because I don't know how you went from I hit a car to everything is fine. Not coming for Saber or anything, but I think to post this on social media, you're going to get a ton of criticism for this clip. Just looking out for Saber because the internet's crazy. Seems like Saber was just having a crazy day because on the same day, she gets a parking ticket.
Guys, I got a parking ticket. In Newcastle, we never had to pay for parking because lots of places just didn't have to pay for it. I parked in like a neighborhood, like next to a massive tree, and I got booked. It's definitely a bad thing I got a parking ticket, but like, I mean, I got my first parking ticket. Like, that's kind of cool.
Who loves Saber's upbeat attitude even when the situation is bad?
Also, besties, if you want to shout out in my video, all you have to do is tag me in some tea on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram.
Janie makes a rare appearance in Not Enough Nelson's recent video. So as you guys may know, a few years ago, Tiffany made this statement about Janie no longer wanting to be a part of their videos. And since then, we haven't seen her on their channel. Update on her daughter Janie and why she hasn't been on social media. Honestly guys, what Tiffany had to say about Janie is not surprising whatsoever, but it seems a bit contradicting because Tiffany said that Janie does not like to be on YouTube, but they posted a whole video about her wedding, which was shortly taken down like 24 hours later. Just seems like they went against Janie and what she wanted for herself and social media. But it seems like Tiffany is trying to do damage control and fix the situation. So in this video, it's titled, Where Have They Been Revealing Big Secrets? And she's basically interviewing all her older kids, and Janie isn't in this video at all. Just seems a bit weird to me. I wonder if there's bad blood between Janie and her mom Tiffany. Tiffany also shares that Janie may never be in another video on their channel, saying she doesn't really like social media and wants to keep her life very private. Until just recently, Janie appeared in their video titled Halloween Costumes for My 16 Kids. And fans are stoked to see Janie back in the videos. One fan commented, "It's so good to see Janie on camera, but you guys are so freaking sweet that you don't force her to be in every video." Are you guys excited to see Janie back in the videos? Let me know in the comments down below.
Also, besties, if you want to shout out in my video, all you have to do is tag me in some tea on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram.